So things literally keeps like happening to us because we are literally continuing to go through like different cycles, right? Like if a situation happens, right? We're always asking God, like, okay, why did this happen to me, right? Why am I in this situation? Why is it every time I turn around, this isn't working, or you pulling me away from this, or, like it's always something. And it's because we're literally continuing to go through cycles, right? It's just like God be testing us, right? Like, okay, I'm about to drop this situation. I'm about to, give you this news. How are you getting ready to handle this, right? But the other day I was talking and I basically was like, it's more so, I mean, yes, it's about what we go through, but it's also more about how we handle the situation that we're actually in, right? And don't y'all judge me. I'm literally getting ready to work out. Okay. But it's like, how are you going to now handle this situation, right? How are you now going to handle this problem, right? Like, you could have gone through that exact same problem or that exact same thing a couple of years ago, right? Or just a couple of weeks ago, right? Like, for instance, my car was having some issues with my car. And like a couple of weeks ago, was able to get what needed to be fixed and call it a day. This week, it's not doing the same thing, but it's just still, having some issues with the car or whatever. And it kept like, I was driving, it kept like cutting off, and I'm just like, I was getting frustrated in the moment because I'm just like, bro, like, I'm trying to get somewhere, gotta do this, like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? And then it was just like, okay, it ain't about really what's happening. I'm like, God, show me, what are you trying to teach me, right? Like, what are you trying to teach me in this situation? What are you trying to teach me in this season? What are you trying to teach me or show me or tell me in this circumstance where, I'm having these issues with, my car or whatever? And that's what I'm saying. It's just like we literally keep going in cycles. When I say cycles, it's just like we're going to continue to keep going in the same direction or the same path, like literally just making a U-turn, making a U-turn until something else changes, right? Until something else changes, until we do something else different, right? So I'm like, when the last time that it had cut off, I didn't even get upset. I didn't even get frustrated. I was just like, God help me. Like, because I needed to take my car to the dealership, which was like 30 minutes from me or whatever. Because I didn't end up getting an oil change anyway, and I get free oil changes and stuff. So I needed to take it there, so I can get the oil change and then have them look at it. But I'll typically take it somewhere else, that's a little bit cheaper to actually get the work done or whatever. But in the process of me getting to the dealership, I was just like, Lord, what is it? What is it that you're trying to show me? Because earlier, honey, I had a conversation with the Lord and baby gave it to him. Okay. And that's how I talk to God. I don't know what y'all be saying. Like, I know, praying is just a form of communication. But honey, I be talking. I be talking like he's sitting right here. Like he's sitting right here beside me. And I be going in. Like, what is it? What is it that you want from me? What you get what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what is it? And that's how you gotta be with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, you literally just have to talk to him like he's literally right beside you. Which, I mean, he's always with you, but you get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, what is it that you're trying to tell me? And then we have to literally wait, right, until we actually hear what it is that he's trying to tell us. So I was making a video on my Instagram, and basically I was saying it's a song. Somebody recommended me this song, and it's a song that's called Cycle. So I'll put the information in the details in the comments in the description. But it's literally a song that says cycles. Y'all gotta go. I'm getting ready to go in after I work out and wash this hair because I gotta do something about it. I'm not liking the way that it's looking. But anyway, so It's a song called Cycles, and when you listen to it, it's a really, really like good song. Like, it's not like no sad song or anything. Like, it's a really good song that literally helps you like realize and understand like the devil really be using this situation, right? Or the situation be good, but then somehow, some way, the devil slithers up in the little cracks. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, oh, we was just good, and then the next day some shit popped off. You get what I'm saying? And it'd be like, where did this come from? But you literally just have to understand, like, it all goes back to, okay, how are you getting ready to handle this situation? How are you going to address this situation, right? Are you going to get mad, get upset, frustrated, yell, cuss people out, or are you going to handle the situation with grace? Are you going to, forgive people? Are you going to love, like, how are you going to handle this particular situation? Going back to my car situation. Okay, am I gonna get upset? Right? Like, am I gonna complain? Oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, I gotta do this, da 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 da. Or am I just gonna say, you know what, Lord, it is what it is. Help me get to, the dealership, and I'm gonna let you work it out. Right? Because, like I say, it's literally a test. It's literally a test to test you and say, okay, how are you getting ready to handle this? It's a cycle, literally a cycle, over and over and over and over and over. So I just wanted to bring that up and literally let y'all know that, for one, you're not the only one, right? You're not the only one that's going through. But two, excuse me, just to know and realize, like, I'm going through it too. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're literally all going through something. Everybody is always going through something every single day. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing, or it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. But everybody is going through something currently, or we're still reaping some type of repercussion, right, from something previously. But we're always literally, something is always on our mind. And it's just time for us to literally get back to the drawing board and call it what it is, and literally just say, okay, you know what, Lord, like, help me get through. Right? Like, I'm gonna surrender this to you, right? I'm going to surrender my car situation. I'm going to surrender my finances. I'm going to surrender my job, my career. I'm going to surrender my business. We don't necessarily have to only surrender to him when things are going bad. Surrender to God when things are going good too, because you want him to take control over your life, right? You want him to maintain those good things that's going on in your life too. So, Lord, surrender, friendships and relationships, relationships with, parents and siblings and children, and just any and everything. Like, you want to surrender all that stuff to him, so he literally can just do what it is that he needs to do in your life, so he can show you and fulfill those promises and those desires in your heart. So I say all of that to say, like, sometimes you wonder, like, okay, why is this happening again, right? Or why, or even if it ain't a again situation, meaning the situation might not look the exact same, you may still feel like, oh, I can't catch a break, right? And so I had to learn, and still in the process of learning now too, like, all situations are not going to look the same, but it's still a cycle, right? It's still a cycle. It's still like, okay, how are you going to handle this situation? What are you going to do? What are you going to say? What are you not going to do this time, right? What are you not going to say this time, right? Are you going to surrender this situation and allow me, right? Allow him to handle the situation, right? We don't got to always try to get people back, and you know what I'm saying? We don't have to do stuff like that. It's just, Lord, I give it to you, and I'm going to let you work it out. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to let you do what you do, and it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So But like I say, it's cycles. It's a test. It's like, okay, what you gonna do? And then that also like helps strengthen your relationship with God too. But because He's continuing like to stretch you, right? He's continuing to stretch you. So when certain situations and things do come, you know how to handle it, right? Or even if the certain situation is not necessarily coming back around for you, let's just say a situation that you'd already been in or whatever, it's happening to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? For instance, going back to the car situation. Okay. So if I had, somebody that was, tired, drawn out, and just, overwhelmed, having anxiety, just not having, a good week, good month, or whatever, and because they have all these car issues and, they got to pay for this, they got to pay for that, like literally going through some stuff, God could send me to them, or we meet each other in paths, you get what I'm saying? And like I said, it could be friend, family, whatever. But because you already gone through a similar situation and now you've passed the test and now you know how to handle or manage that situation, you can help the next person. You get what I'm saying? Like, you literally can help the next person, so they, not necessarily saying like so they won't have to go through it, but so they know how to handle that situation for themselves, if that makes sense. So we don't always necessarily have to look at things like in a negative way. And I know sometimes we revert to always looking at things in a negative way, right? But we have to change the dynamic and just be like, okay, Lord, what is it this time, right? Like, what are you showing me? What are you teaching me? How do I react, or how do I not react? You get what I'm saying? Because you literally can be the blessing or the answer to somebody else's prayer. Somebody literally could be going through what you went through, and it's just like, okay, Lord, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to handle the situation, I need help, right? And then literally put you in their path to be able to guide them, encourage them, help them get through whatever storm or whatever it is that they're going through too. So I just want to come up and say that you're not alone. We all go through different things. We all go through cycles. We literally all go through stuff, right? Like, that's literally a part of life. But just put God first. Always go to Him when things aren't. Always go to Him for everything. I'm not gonna say go to Him when things are bad, because you should be still going to God when things are good. Because you need to be thanking Him for, you need to be thankful. You need to be grateful, right, for the good things too. Don't just only go to Him when bad stuff happening. Like, no, like, you need to. Y'all, I'm in this car sweating. I'm in this car sweating. I was gonna do this video in the house, and then I said no, I'm gonna go outside in the car because I got this little hook thing in the car where I literally can like move the camera and stuff or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go in the car and do it because it's easier. And y'all, I didn't roll the window down or nothing because I didn't think this video was gonna be as long as it was. So I gotta hurry up and get out of here. Because I do have to work out. I need to work out and then take my shower. So I mean, work out so I can take my shower and then do my hair. But anyway, and wash my hair. But yeah, y'all, that's all I'm saying. And I didn't think this video was gonna be this long because we already hitting at 13 minutes. But you're not alone. We all go through things. Thank God in advance for stuff. Like, thank God in advance for, your house, your job, your career, your spouse, your kids, like your legacy, right? Your future, your business, like everything. Literally, your bills being paid, your credit score being, 800, your bills being, did I say bills being paid? I don't know, maybe I said that, can't remember. Your debt being paid, right? Like, literally thank Him for all of those things that haven't even happened yet, right? Because we don't want to necessarily always just wait until it happen. No, thank Him before that happened. Why? Because now that is you proclaiming those things over your life. Now that is you speaking, right, like positive things over your life. You have to do that. I'm telling you, you have to speak positive things over your life, because people are literally watching you every single day hoping that you fail. People are literally watching me every single day hoping that I'll fail, and I'm here to tell you that I'm not. Okay? You literally have to be the one to, you got to be your best, what is it? like your own encouragement, right? You have to be your own cheerleader, right? You have to be that. You have to be that. It's not to say ain't nobody gonna cheer you on to be there for you, but when ain't nobody there for you, you got to be there for yourself. So yeah, speak those things over your life. And don't be afraid. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Don't be afraid to ask God for the desires of your heart, but don't be afraid to ask him for that very thing that you want. Like because you think it's impossible, or you think, nah, I don't know if this gonna play out, or do. Ask him anyway. Ask him anyway. Write it down, right? Because God can do anything, right? He can perform miracles. Like literally, blessings can literally just start falling out the sky. Like abundance can literally just be falling out the sky, like in a blink of an eye. You get what I'm saying? Like, ask him for that thing. Ask him for every single thing that your heart desires. But don't just ask him one time. Keep asking him every single day. Keep asking him every single day, and then keep working towards what you want. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on your goals. Keep working, so when he do bless you, you ain't trying to get caught up, because you already there. You're preparing, right? You're in your preparation stage. You get what I'm saying? To receive the blessing that he is giving you. And then ask him to you know prepare you for the blessing, right? Ask him to prepare you for the weight of the blessing, for the things that he is actually going, you get what I'm saying, to give you. Because his word says that we can literally ask God for anything, and he can do anything, right? Whatever it is that we want. Let me find that verse, because I know it. Hold on, let me find this verse. I had to find the verse, y'all, because I was like, I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out. So Ephesians 3:20. I hope y'all can hear me. I had to turn this AC on. But Ephesians 3:20, and basically it states that God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ever literally can even ask, think, or imagine. Ask, think, or imagine. So we be praying little small prayers. Oh Lord, I want this. Oh Lord, I want that. And it's just like, oh, that's it. That's all you want. Because I can do more than that. But I mean, if that's what you want, I get to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, we be scared to ask him for the stuff that we like be really wanting. Like, I don't know, Lord, is this too much? Is this too much? No, it's not too much. It is not. Nothing is ever too much or too hard for him to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so literally ask him for what you want, even if you think it's crazy. Even if you think it's like beyond, like if you told somebody your prayer and they looked at you crazy, or they looked at you funny, like, you really think you're gonna get that? That's the prayer that you need to be praying. That's the very thing that you need to be asking God. Because oh you little faith. Right? Like, no, ask him for whatever it is that you want. I don't care if somebody else don't get it, if somebody else don't understand it, if somebody think that you are delusional, right? Ask God for what you want. And as long as you believe, as long as you continue to do, your job, your part, keep him first, keep working on yourself and all of that, just watch what he do. Now, it may not come in the timing that, we want it. Right? But that also just goes back to, trusting God with your prayers, and trusting that, believing and trusting that, he is going to do those things, and that those things are going to come to pass. But you have to believe it. You have to actually believe it. Like, you can't just pray it and then be like, oh, okay, boom, I'll get it. Like, no, you literally have to believe that. You have to believe that, like, in your mind. You have to believe that in your soul, like, whatever it is. And it could be multiple, you know what I'm saying, multiple of things. But I'm just saying, sometimes we walk around with our heads hanging down, like, I really want this, but I'm scared. I ain't gonna ask God this. Why not? Ask him. You have not because you ask not. Ask him. Ask him for that car. Ask him for that house. Ask him for that job, that business, right? That husband, that wife, those kids, like the family. Ask him for those things. Bills paid. You get what I'm saying? Debt paid. Student loans paid. Passing, tests for jobs and passing tests for school and getting accepted into this college and all of the things. Literally, ask him because ain't nothing too hard for him to do. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too hard for him to do. And I don't even. This video is way longer than what I had expected, but it's just we just be scared. But anyway, all in all, like I was just saying, all the stuff that we be going through is literally because of the different cycles. The next time you find yourself going through the same thing or just literally going through something, instead of being negative, just ask God, like, okay, what is it that I should be learning? What is it that you are teaching me? And then help me to accomplish, right? Help me to pass this test. You get what I'm saying? Show me what it is that I do need to do. And then even if you fail, okay, God, well, when the next situation pops up, show me, like, prepare me, you get what I'm saying, ahead of time, so when it does come, like, I'm good to go. You get what I'm saying? And then don't be afraid to ask God for what it is that you want. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Michael Todd said, like, have crazy faith. Like, have crazy faith so much where, like I say, if you were to tell, and don't be telling everybody your dreams and your goals and your business, because again, some people are actually not really excited and happy for you. They may portray that, but sometimes they're actually really not. So you can't go around telling your vision, your dreams and stuff to everybody. But what I'm saying is that very thing, that if you did tell somebody, they'll look at you crazy, like, huh? That's the crazy faith part. That's the thing that you really need to be praying on, because it's just like, watch what God do for me. Watch what he do. You get what I'm saying? So y'all, I gotta go because I gotta go. I gotta work out. I gotta work out. I was supposed to post the video yesterday because I try to post on Wednesdays, every Wednesdays at 6:30, but I wasn't able to do that because by the time I got home it was late, and then honestly I just felt tired. I didn't feel like recording, and I was like, okay, I'll just post it. And so I was like, I'm actually gonna post it today, and so here we are. But yeah, so y'all, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I'm getting ready to hit the house inside so I can get this stuff done that I need to get done. If y'all have any questions, by all means, let me know. Put it in the comments. Whatever else you guys want to see me talk about, right? If you have made it this far to the video, make sure that you thumbs up the video, like the video, subscribe, so it can continue to push my content out. And in the comments, let me know some other things that you guys are wanting for me to talk about, wanting for me to address a topic, or whatever. And I'll try to to see if I can do those videos to give y'all what y'all want. But yeah, so I'll see y'all next time.